Welcome to A Pearl in Every Cowslip Cedar. This is CLE Language Arts 400, Book 6. It's recorded live here in our classroom. I hope you enjoy. Okay, 4th grade lesson 3, more about proper nouns and diagramming proper nouns. Let's start with some review. Looking at the sentence on the, just listening to this sentence. Which should I choose? Clarence have or had finished his goals by yesterday? Had, good, he had finished. What are the seasons? Let's see, what are the seasons?
Winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Do they get capitalized?
No.
No, they do not. Think of an interesting adjective for the sentence. Benson repainted the what barn? Repainted the...
Broken down. Broken
down barn, dilapidated, creaky, antique. Look at this sentence. Skylar had been speeding down the highway. What is the verb?
Speeding. Has been.
Had been speeding. The entire thing. Sentence number 2. The giraffes were as tall as some of the bushes. Were. And is were action or being?
Being.
Being. Good. Is it present or past?
Past.
Past. Great. Okay, today we're going to talk about proper nouns. A proper noun is something that names someone specifically, so it can be something like Mr. Kyle. It can be something like Kauflin, something that there's just one of, specific, and it gets capitalized. Now, a proper noun, though, sometimes has more than one word, such as in this sentence, the Grand Canyon. There's more than one word, there's 2 words. What we want to talk about today is that if there are 2 words, we pretend like it's just one word in the diagram, or we write it all the same places we would just one word on the diagram. So let's underline the proper nouns in the first sentence. The Grand Canyon was likely formed during the flood.
Grand Canyon flood.
Great. And in the second sentence, have you visited the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C.?
Air and Space, Washington, D.C.
Air and Space Museum, Washington, D.C. And Good Shepherd Children's Home is finished.
Good Shepherd Children's Home.
Okay, this whole thing right here. Now let's diagram this very last sentence. What is the verb?
Is finished.
What is the subject?
Good Shepherd Children's Home.
Good, and we write it all on this line. Good Shepherd Children's Home. Hardly fits. Good Shepherd Children's Home, we write all on the line because it's a proper noun. We consider it just naming one thing. So if it would be a subject or if it would be a direct object, we just write it all together. Okay, that's not too complicated, I don't think. Proper nouns can be more than 2 or more words. And when they're 2 or more words, diagram them just on one blank on the diagram. Don't put good and shepherd and children underneath home. Put it all at the same thing. Carry on with your lesson.